Yo, Coco, how's it going? Yo, Caterpie Queen, how's it going? Okay, we got a lot of yos. What's up, 37 Sword, Professor Chinzilla, DJ Maxi. All right, let's get into it. So, I'll just getting my body onto the map. How have I been doing? I've been doing good, thank you. Today we are gonna be doing something. Oh, brilliant! How's that already happened? Give us a second. I'm gonna quickly put this back on screen whilst I reconnect my phone. I don't know why this often happens at the start of a stream, but like once I've started battling, it doesn't happen at all. It's kind of strange. But anyways, reconnecting my phone. Right. Anyways, yes, what I was saying. We are going to do some battles where every single team I'm using shares the same prefix. So if you don't know what a prefix is, it's like something you add to the start of a word. So un, like un, is a pretty common prefix, or like multi as an example. These technically aren't prefixes in the sense that they're not added to already existing words, but you kind of get the gist of it. So for example, if we just search goal by number, you've got Golbat, you've got Golduck, you've got Golem, you've got Gollet, Golurk, Golisopod. There's quite a few of them that have the same sort of first three letters. You should do battles using Pokemon that are garbage this season but good next season. Well, some of the Pokemon that I'll be using today fit into that category, so you're in luck. But yeah, we've got a wheel. There's a few special ones on the wheel, which we'll talk about in a moment. So these are the options I've got. We've got 25 different ones. We've got CRYO here. You might be thinking, like, how many Pokemon start with CRYO? Well, the reason for that is I have a subscriber that I haven't seen in a while, but they used to always donate and ask to rename my Pokemon Cryogonal. And then same goes for MEOW. You guys probably know more recently, Arctic Cat has been donating a ton and gifting memberships and basically renaming my entire collection MEOW and then a Pokemon name. So for those two, basically anything that they've renamed will sort of fit into that category. But yeah, we've also got a few others here. I tried to pick ones that had at least 3 letters. So there are a few things that maybe would have plenty of different Pokemon that start with that, but yeah. And I also didn't want to have Pokemon that are only of like the same evolution line. And then yeah, so Regis I did have initially on the list, but I was like, I've done quite a few streams recently with the Regis. Shenanigans Stone asking, am I near Ickenham? Yes, I am, sort of. That's a bit of a weird question to ask. Giga Bowser saying, here's an idea, Urshifu, Ursaluna and Ursaring. Yep, that is on the list, actually. It's right at the bottom there. But yeah, that's pretty much it. We might as well just spin the wheel for the first time and see what we get. Alright, so first team is BLA. So this one... Oh, I need to get rid of confetti, man. That was annoying. Let me remind myself how to do that. There we go. Right, so what are we doing? We are entering the Go Battle League. That's the one. In the Great League. And we are going to run Shadow Blastoise, Shadow Blaziken, and Blacephalon. Alright, so we've got an sort of an ABB style team here. Double fire in the back with Blastoise in the lead. I do need to change the team name. It's no longer Fish. Yo, how's it going? People who've just joined. Fist of Fury. Abby Boss. Mini Tuig. If I've pronounced that correctly, probably not. Alright, here we go. First battle of the day. Let's see what we can do. Blastoise into Drifloon. This is pretty good to see it here. Oh my god. Oh my goodness. That was insane damage. Obviously, I am going to have to shield here. Maybe you probably could argue that I should have come in with Blaziken and I wouldn't need to shield. What elo is this? I don't know. I think. Oh. Probably just below 2500. Oh, they actually no shield. That is kind of crazy. Hardly seems like a challenge. Most of your mons start with Meow. Yeah, but there is only one option on the wheel, so. Alright, so we are down a shield. Oh, they do get to move. I'm pretty sure that's just going to be a... an Icy Wind. Okay. We should be in a good position here. I didn't need to throw here. I could have just swapped out straight away. But we connect. That's GG's. We just come in with Blaziken. We farm them down. And we're off to an absolute banger of a start here. Just completely RPSing the opponent. Things you love to see. Usually the streams start very poorly. So I'll take an RPS win for sure. By the way, am I going to do viewer battles? Not today. Yeah, the video named Cows should still be there. It might have been the case that I renamed it, but I feel like after the amount of people that just commented Cows, I feel like that's probably unlikely. Let me get the wheel up again. My face does not need to be there. Alright, so first one went well. Oh, I need to... Okay, so we got Togue next. Let me just change it so that I can remove them afterwards, and then I'll just get rid of the two we've just had. What was the first one? I've already forgotten. I genuinely can't remember what was it as. This was it, yeah. There we go. Okay, so, right. Okay, we have Togekiss, which is currently... I don't even know what moves I'm running on it. Alright, so it is on Charm. I don't necessarily want to use it with Charm, but I also only have 3 fast TMs, and we've got a new season just a few days around the corner. So I think I'm going to be an awful person and just run it with Charm. Yeah, charge moves wise, I also can't be bothered to try and get better ones. So yeah, we're going to have Togedemaru in the lead. Just sort by CP. Togedemaru, Togetic as a safe swap, and then Togekiss on Charm as a closer. Oh my gosh, what has happened to me? I suppose next season, obviously, Charm going to be slightly less of a fast move pressure, sort of fast move. Yeah, I definitely will give Peck a try next season. Yeah, spam those I hate Charm emojis. Alright, we got Togedemaru into Tinkaton, so bit of an awkward lead matchup really, because Bulldozer is going to do a lot of damage. What do we do? Maybe shield the first one, farm up to back, go for the wild charge, and then swap into Togetic. That's my plan. Okay, cool, that works. That works. They don't shield and they do throw straight away. We'll take it. They do get the debuff, which is annoying. Okay, we can outpace them to this move though, which is good. It's not going to do too much here. I'm pretty sure Psyshock still does slightly more damage than Aerial Ace. Oh, they actually shield. Okay, we'll take that. Okay, they throw on CMP, but that's fine. Perfectly fine with me. Wait, did they just Ice Beam? I wasn't paying attention. I was already thinking about what I'm going to do. I'm pretty sure I heard the Ice Beam animation. So I do overfarm a little bit. But yeah, I don't actually know. It was Beam, yeah. Okay, anyways, we get the KO. Oh, we do it again! Sorry, trainer, but it had to be done. Oh! Oh dear. I'm so sorry. But GG's. Just saying, if I was on Air Slash, I probably would have won anyways, so... Is what it is. We just got them to concede faster. Alright. There we go. We just made our opponent rage quit against the Charmer. Oh my gosh, what have I become? I'm so sorry. Anyways. I say that whilst I laugh. Next up, we have got King. Alright, so King on the thumbnail. We can remove that. Why would they switch? I mean, they were going to get farmed down by my Togekiss anyway, so it wouldn't have made a difference. Alright, we got King. So, King Gambit. Kingler probably as a safe swap. Charm spice for this channel. Nah. Just because you don't see it very often doesn't make it spicy. Giga Bowser V2 depends on how much energy it generates. Right, let's see what's the fast move. Okay, that's quite bad for the team. It's actually very bad for the team. Whoa, thank you 7 Lone Star 7 in brackets Eric M for the 20 gifted memberships. Very much appreciate the support. That did very little damage. I think we just let this go, swap out. Oh, they swap at the same time, but we come in with the Kingler here. Alright. By the way, Lone Star, if you have a future live stream idea, then obviously go ahead and let me know. Also, you can pick any 3 Pokemon for my next team if you want to. Oh my gosh, that does so much damage. Are they going to farm me down? Oh no. How do we lose the 0 shield scenario with a water type against Diggersby? Jeez. I actually think we just 2 shields Kingdra. Okay, come on. You have no answer to Kingdra. Debuff. Kingdra is literally the most infuriating Pokemon for both the user of the Kingdra and the opponent simultaneously. Okay, so we get the debuff. They're going to debuff me as well. And then probably swap back into the Golisopod. So potentially, I can't remember how low they are. Oh, they actually don't swap straight away. Yeah, okay, that's an issue. I didn't realize they'd stay in here. They should be able to outpace me now with the other thing that they've got. What is it? A Golisopod. That's the one. Yeah, just barely by one turn, but GG's. Unfortunately, 2-shield Kingdra probably was the play, just didn't quite work out for us. I think we needed just basically anything that was slightly less bulky than a Claydol with Rock Tomb. But yeah, that went fairly well. Let's see. How do you feel about a middle Evo only stream? That is definitely something I can do. Let me just write that down so I remember it for the future. Middle stage Evo stream. All right, yep, we can definitely give that a try in the future. If you'd like to pick a team for me, you can do so. Otherwise, I'll spin the wheel and I'll just use that. But I'll spin the wheel anyways, because obviously, even if you do pick a team, I'll have to spin the wheel for the next team anyways. So let's clear that. And the next team from the wheel is going to have Drag as the prefix. Spin is fine. All right, cool. All right, so we've got a few options here. Someone asked me... Kid's probably never seen a pencil in his life. To be fair, I didn't actually write it down. I typed it out, but the phrase is has stuck with me from back in the days when pencils were a thing. What did we just have there? Drag. Alright, so you can do Dragonair, Dragonite, Dragalge, or Dragapult. I feel like we have to go with Dragapult since we did recently hit Legend with it. Someone asked earlier, actually, I forgot to answer what team did I hit with Legend with. It was Shadow Talonflame, Shadow Giratina, and Dragapult. So I think we will go Dragalge in the lead on Acid. Maybe Dragapult, Say Swap, and Dragonite as the closer. Yeah, that's what we'll go for. Legend with 1458 CP. Yeah, it's a really high rank for the Ultra League, and I'm just waiting for a better one for the Great League, and then I'll power this one up for the Ultra League. But yeah, at the moment, obviously, it's not optimal, but still, it works. Incoming Wiggly degen. To be honest, if we do see Wiggly, at least if I can sort of see it early enough, then we'd be fine. I don't really know what my plan is against this thing. Maybe I should have swapped out earlier than this, but honestly, I'm thinking I just double shield and farm down. I think if I throw a breaking swipe here, it doesn't KO anyways. Whereas obviously now if they come back in with Greninja, I can go for multiple breaking swipes. So it's not the worst thing ever. Alright, let's just wait to see what comes in. It is Greninja. So they threw straight away and then they swapped out. So I'll go for one more and then I'll throw. Triforce or CMP tie. Okay, they do no shield. Okay, cool. Am I expecting a shield here? Yes, I am. Okay, cool. And then we do have a little bit of energy on Dragalge. I might as well just Dragon Breath farm them down with the Dragonite. They'll swap out anyways. Oh, we have Hurricane. We have Hurricane here, guys. Can we actually get there? That's the question. I didn't realise this. Come on, please. Okay, we don't actually get there, so I'm gonna have to swap out here. Oh, that's annoying. That's... maybe, well, let's see. YOLO. Let's go for the focus blast, mate. Surely they have to shield. Oh, it doesn't KO. It doesn't make a difference. Okay, we can still BM Hurricane the Greninja though, so not all is lost. Oh wait, hold up. They've got 1 HP, so let's do it. Let's go. Stream is chopping. Is that for anyone else? Oh yeah, I can see we have lost a few frames. Does it look okay now? Yeah, it's chopping. Ah, oh, fuck. I check because this happens quite often, but only when I'm streaming will my internet be a bit meh. So I did check to see that it was working fine. Let me just double check now as well to see if it will improve. Bear with me a second here. Is the audio okay? Is it just the actual visuals that are a bit awkward and choppy? Lone Star's saying mine's good. It works okay for a bit and then lag spikes. Well, on my end it's only saying about 5% of the frames have dropped, so it shouldn't be too bad, but obviously I can't see what you guys are seeing, so hopefully it sort of sorts itself out. Now visual is laggy. Okay, that's not ideal. I don't think it's worth starting the stream again, because last time I did that I spent 2 hours trying to sort it out, so I'll just carry on, and if it gets to the point where it's unwatchable for you guys, please just like let me know and we'll just call it a day. But we're going to try carry on anyways. But thanks for bringing it to my attention. Why did that not update? Okay, there we go. Alright, next team we have got Sal. So Tug is saying having 0 frame drop issues. To be fair, like there wasn't anything since I mentioned it. I only had relatively non-frame droppy screens, so yeah. All right. Anyways, we got Sal. So Sal is going to be Salamence. Okay, so here's some examples of the Cryogonal and the MEOW renaming Pokemon. We've got a Meowlamance and we've got Cryogonal there. Oh yeah, Dizzy 2D said most of us are just here for the music anyways. I just remembered in the title, you guys may have noticed if you guys can read, that I said that there was a big announcement. And the announcement is that I've started making music again. I just recently downloaded FL Studio again, so I'm going to give it another try. It might take quite a while for any sort of new music to actually come out, but it is something that I am working on. Notice if you can read. Yeah, you know, you never know. I mean, potentially with how YouTube is, when people got the notification for this, they might not have, you know, sometimes it just says like for the title will get to a certain point and then it's just ... So yeah, it might not have showed the whole title when you clicked on the stream anyways. But yeah, for anyone who didn't know, all the music that's like in the background of my live streams is all stuff that I've made in the past. Alright, next team. Right, this is definitely the worst team so far, or the hardest team to maneuver so far. But let's see what we can do. Okay, so we got Malamar in the lead. I suppose we stay in, at least initially. I'm keen for a Shadow Salamence buff. Next season. I think we just play out the one shield. I probably could have overfarmed more than that, but it is what it is. You have gone positive in the set though, yeah, that is true. We're pretty low here, so yeah, they just let it go. We just swap out straight away. Oh, please be double. Oh, hold up. What is happening, guys? What am I seeing? Alright, I definitely just shield here, so I can get off another Poison Fang. Grab their final shield. Alright, let's not get ahead of ourselves, but we are in a great position. I'm pretty sure Salandit is on Ember as a fast move. And obviously next season, it'll probably be a bit worse. Just because it can't really deal that much damage. But for now... You love to see it. Oh! GG's, let's go. Bro just conceded the match against a Salandit. You love to see it. Alright, we just went 4-1 there. We'll take it. Alright. Alright, next up, let's get the wheel back up. Why no Ableton though? Basically, my friend who started making music first, he used FL Studio, so it was just what I was familiar with. I think realistically, it's the same. It's similar to like iPhone versus Android. Like, I know certain people will argue against one phone or one type of phone being way better than the other. But like, realistically, you just kind of choose what you're more familiar with. So if you've always had Android phones, you're probably just going to stick with that. And if you've always had iPhones, then you're probably just going to stay with iPhone. But anyways, we got a GAR. So that is Garbodor, Garchomp, and apparently a single moved. Wait, I swear I have a Gardevoir. I must have transferred it. I've got a. Oh, that's for a Mega. Let's work this out. Gardevoir. Right. Let's see. Gardevoir. Yeah, so that's when I do like the Mega Roulette against my subscribers. If I powered it up, 1489. I think I might just use this. Yeah, yeah. Like honestly, like half of my Pokemon that I use are MEOW. Yeah, I'll just use this, and then I can build another Gardevoir for a Mega at some point. Alright, anyways. Back to the team. What's the order that we want to run? Is there an order that makes sense here? I think I take back what I said about the previous team. This is the worst team so far. Just because, like, I don't know, they're not good. I'm trying to think of a better word for it, but no. That's basically all I can say, really. Metang. Oh, that's awkward core breaker. I tried to catch a side shock, but wait, hold up. We've got I don't know why they swapped into Greninja anyways. Like, surely you just assume that we're on Charm, but I'll go for this. I don't think Switch Advantage helps me here. I don't know why I shielded. We don't even KO either. Did they go for Night Slash? I can't remember. Why do I have Magical Leaf? So I have Magical Leaf on this because I don't like Charm. But yeah, we are not going to be able to win this game. Also, a bit of an interesting team from the opponent. Shout out to them. What's the play here? I guess we come in with Garchomp. I assume I'm on Dragon Tail. Psyshock's going to do quite a lot. Let's see. Okay, yikes. They're already at the next move. We've definitely lost this one. Is there any point shielding here? Is there a reason for this? I guess we Sand Tomb. Oh, they even catch it. Onto Feraligatr. I don't know why that was really delayed. Oh, I missed some bubbles there by accident. Okay, well, maybe this will guarantee a Seed Bomb KO. I don't know. Okay, we at least get the KO there. That is good news. Double water, knew it. Good shout, good shout. Okay, we're getting some shields. It doesn't matter though. We at least made it look like it was a close game. I think that's the take from this. We got them to their final Pokemon. And no, not quite into the red health range, but, you know, is what it is. Can't win them all. Did my best, yeah. Alright, well, I'm glad we've got that team out of the way, at least. On to the next one. We are going to have... Oh, I do have Reggie on the list. But anyways, we've got Sand. So, there's a few options here. I definitely don't have an XL Sandile built. So it will be Sand Slash, Sandshrew, and Sandygast. I've just got to choose which versions I want to use here. So this one's Sand Team, Rock Tomb, Blizzard, Night Slash, Rock Tomb. I think we'll have to go with... Let's do it like this. That makes sense. I can't use both Sandshrew, unfortunately. That would be ineligible for the Go Battle League to use two of the same Pokemon. But yeah, we've got... what did we actually go with in the end? A Sandshrew, yeah, that's what I did. Azumarill. That's not good. I kind of have to swap out here, because I've only got resisted moves. Okay, I can at least outpace... what was the announcement? Basically, I just said that I am making music again. which is something I haven't done for a few years. It's probably worth shielding here. Am I planning to build a Satoddle? Potentially in the future if it's part of an event that's spawning lots of them, so I can grind the XL candies for it. Okay, actually no shield. That is interesting. As a musician, I love this. That's good to hear. Yeah, it's basically someone was asking me about the music a few streams ago, and I was just like, kind of tempted to get back into it. Presumably they don't have flash cannon here, so I should completely wall them. So I thought I might as well bank a ton of energy. Yeah, Zap Cannon does get the debuff, which is a little bit annoying, but that's chill. We do not get the debuff in return, however, which is a little bit of a shame, but that's okay. Okay, they should be able to swap out fairly soon, so I might as well just throw first, I think. Okay, they let it go. That's fine. They might bank a move and swap. They do. Fuck it. We might as well. Also, what season is this? Azu, Registeel, Altaria. Bye! What is even happening right now, guys? Think I'll just save my shield for my Sandy Gust. Are they bait? Why? Let's go! Sand Prefixes new meta, exactly. Confirmed. Alright, well, GG's there. That was definitely one of the games of all time. Alright, next up. We've got Man. I'm not, actually, I was about to say I'm not sexist, but it was proved in my last stream that I'm exactly that. And I hate all women. If you don't know the context, then maybe someone will explain it in the comments. Hopefully someone explains that. But anyways, we've got a few options here. We can do Mankey, Manectric, and then either Mandibuzz. That's single move, so I guess we'll go with Mantine. What the fuck did I miss? So nobody explain. Yeah, okay, that's good thinking. Yeah, we'll just leave it at that. What are you asking? Doo-doo? Clip the last 15 seconds with no explanation, unfortunately. Alright, what order makes the most sense here? Trying to think. Maybe I'll lead with the Mankey. Oh, just barely missed it, right, okay. Don't worry, it will come up. We're going to get through every single option on the wheel. Alright, is seriously no one actually explaining? Okay, there we go. Thank you, Naveen. Yeah, Catsby Queen asked me to run an all-female team on a previous stream and said if I lost, I hate women. And unfortunately I lost. Alright, I can take a single Psychic Fangs here. So I will no shield. Oh, whoa. Hella comfortable. Maybe I should have shielded that in hindsight. Come on, game. Thank you. Okay, I think I'm just going to actually stay in here. I don't want to be switch locked with my... Or I don't want to switch for them to swap as well. So, definitely should have shielded, but that's okay. It looks like if they full send the Aura Wheel here, I might actually just be able to Thunderfang farm them down. Ah, they do bait, obviously. Brilliant, cheers. Okay, this is just going to be another Psychic Fangs. We're going to be pretty low after this, though. But I think I'll come out with... Oh, what the hell? I think I'll come out with a Wild Charge loaded. Oh my god. Yeah. I guess we just send it. Maybe expect them to no shield a Psychic Fangs bait. No, obviously they'd shield. What is this team going to be? I think we go Ice Beam first, since they're going to debuff me with an Icy Wind. Did we go down with Manectric? We did. Okay, so we're going to be permanently debuffed. Double Charm? That seems unlikely with a Morpeko, because it doesn't really cover 4 Charm users. Right. I think we just got to hope for... I don't even know what we can beat in the back here. What can we beat in the back? Not that. Alright, GG's. Yeah, we needed a Toad Scroll. That's a good shout. That was basically our win condition, was Toad Scroll. Even then, I think maybe since we're debuffed, possibly wouldn't have been able to to nuke it with an Ice Beam anyways. But anyways, it's a bit of a shame actually, because Mankey probably wins CMP against the vast majority of the Great League meta, but we just happen to go up against a Morpeko, which is gonna win CMP there. But anyways, we got next team is gonna be CHAR. So actually I think I have to build a Charmeleon for this, because I haven't got it built yet. So let's do that. I want to just quickly check what sort of CP or what level Charmeleon needs to be for the Great League before I spend my resources on it. Alright, so Charmeleon... Oh, wait, no, that's Charmander. I got worried for a second there. Charmeleon. Okay, so it doesn't have to be XL at all, so that is good. CHAR Cadet, yeah, CHAR Cadet is an option, but it'll be way too low in CP. So yeah, we're gonna do Charmeleon. I don't have one built, so I'll probably just evolve the biggest one. And then yeah, the rest of the team's gonna be Charizard and Charjabug. I'm gonna have to hope that we don't see any Bastiodon. Okay, at least it's a cheap move. I assume just... yeah. Charpeko maybe? Yeah, I didn't actually see any battles, because I will be honest, I did literally leave the second Homesize Henry previewed that he was running Chansey on stream. But I waited to see what it was, what his crimes were that he was committing. Alright, so we got Charizard. Oh, we've actually got Charizard named after Lone Star, so definitely think we should run that. Charger Bug, I'll run that in the lead. And then Charmeleon just built as the closer. All right. Pidgeot, okay, that's fine. Alright, so Charizard's going to wall the energy, at least. But I say wall with, well, very loosely, as Scorching Sands does nearly half our HP there. Okay, we do get there just barely on CMP, which is good. Pidgeot left with a move. They're actually gonna shield. Okay, I'm fine with letting this go here. They'll outpace me to the next move. And they are just gonna go for Fire Punch, which does not KO. Okay. Does anyone know if this is like a YouTuber's team or something? Okay. They bank a move. They swap into Pidgeot. Fire Punch KOs. I did not expect that. I don't think the opponent expected that. Now what? Okay, that was a really strange play on the opponent's end. Unfortunately not on Discharge, so we're going to have to go for Crunch here. Crunch is going to be shielded. Okay, yeah. Shenanigan Stone saying, can we add CA for the prefix? I think since I had the option to do CHAR, which was 4 letters, I just went for that. Alright, the opponent should be able to swap back into Diggersby very soon, which is not ideal. Although they are very low. Can I swap out? I'm gonna regret this. Okay, we do get the farm down. Do I have a move on the Charger Bug? I can't remember. Can someone please confirm if I banked a move? It doesn't matter anyways. Let's go. Come on. Charmeleon is a Toxapex counter confirmed. That was definitely worth the investment. Yes, I had it banked. Okay, that's good to know. Remember guys, if you are enjoying the stream, I don't really know what is happening, but we're actually getting quite a few wins here. So please make sure to leave a like. That will help push out the stream to even more people, so even more people can enjoy the stream. But anyways, let's go on to the next one. We have got Bell. Alright, so shout out to, we were just mentioning Caterpie Queen actually. Shout out to Caterpie Queen. She just traded me, since we went Lucky Friends a couple of days ago, a Chansey was cooking. I can't lie. I did click off the stream not too long after your first battle with the Chansey. I was waiting to hear the news, and as soon as I heard it was Chansey, I was straight out of there. Right, what was I going to say? What did we just get from the wheel there? Bell. Oh yeah. So I just got traded a Bell Sprout. Caterpie Queen powered it up to level 50 first. Went about even in the 3200s. That is crazy. So yeah, we've got Bellybolt, Blossom, and then a level 50 Bellsprout. Let's see what we can do. Actually, I should... yeah, I'll check. I think Blossom is on acid. Yeah, okay, cool. That's fine. We'll go with that. Oh yeah, also I missed it as I was explaining stuff, but thank you Tyler Parker for becoming a channel member. You can rename any Pokemon if it hasn't already been renamed, so feel free. Oh shit, that's like the this is like the worst thing we could see here. We just have to hope they don't know about Dazzling Gleam. They're gonna know. Ah, we're so cooked. I've not seen Guzzlord in a while. Nah, we're fucked. Oh man. Why did this have to happen? Can we reach another Leaf Blade here? I think we just barely live the next Poison Jab to get to 3. Yeah, we do. Okay, cool. Is this going to grab a shield? I'd quite like it to. No, and they tank it quite well as well, so that is sad. Yeah, Bell is not the new meta, unfortunately. Even though the whole team got several buffs, actually. Obviously, you know, Bellybolt with Parabolic Charge, Blossom with Acid, and also... I probably should have shielded that, actually, considering I can now boost up my defense. Oh, shit. We're so... What is this? Fuck it, mate. If I can at least grab a shield advantage with my Bellsprout. Come on. Thank you. We debuff them as well. That's good. That's great stuff. Alright, well, GG's. Did the new season start already? No, definitely not. Alright, so that was pretty rough. I'm sure Caterpie Queen, if she's watching, will be very frustrated with the 400 plus Stardust, 400k Stardust she just spent powering that up before trading it over to me, just for it to be on, well, the receiving end of an absolute beating. But anyways, did we see Tyler request anything to rename? Rename Shadow Tyranitar into Tyranityler. Just checking that I spelt this the way it was asked. I think that's right. Yeah, I'm assuming someone asked me to rename this as Godzilla, so yeah, I'll rename the just barely below 1000 CP one. Thank you again for becoming a channel member. Let's go spin the wheel again. Hopefully we can have a slightly better time this time with this next team. And we've got Mag. So Mag actually has a ton of options, as we're about to see. So Mag. So obviously we've got the Magnemite line, we've got the Magmar line, we've got Magcargo. And not that I want it, but Magikarp as well. We've got Magcargo. Okay, well, yeah, I am noticing now that it is very weak to ground type Pokemon. So all the Pokemon renamed Meow. Yeah, so Meow is actually on this on the wheel because there's so many of them that are Meow. Let's go Magmar, Say Swap. and Magmortar. Or maybe we lead with Magmar. I don't know. There's no correct answer here. Shiny Macargo. Incoming Gastrodon, yeah. Pretty much guaranteed. Maybe we just lead with this. Yeah, however we order this, it's if we see something we're weak to, we just lose. So I guess it doesn't really matter too much. We're kind of stressing over nothing. Shiny Macargo looks like bubblegum. Want to see Scorching Sands land on Woolface? Is that too much to ask? Well, I'll be honest, I'd prefer not to see Woolface at all. So I'm going to cross my fingers for no Woolface. Woolface getting a buff next season. I'm sure you guys love to hear that. Alright, come on. Macargo. Drifblim. Okay, good start. Good start. That's not a ground type. Who's Woolface? Bastidon. Right, I actually didn't hit... I don't think I hit the charge. Okay, I did. Cool, that's fine. Yeah, I don't mind that. I'm even happy if they shield here. They don't. I shouldn't have swapped into my hard answer. But it's okay. Because they have this. I mean, yeah. Okay, cool. That's perfect. Can we fully farm them down? They full send the Frenzy Plant, which is good. Okay, this should just be an Aerial-Ace, I'm assuming. We do still have... We are still going to struggle a little bit. Because they do have a shield advantage now. I think we... Alright, can we live 3 bubbles here? Is this a mistake? Okay, we force them to throw. Is this a good... Is this better for me? They'd fully farm me down here, so maybe we just let it go. Oh, we still live it. That's huge. That is huge. Okay. So we have a discharge on our Magnemite. I forgot what it's called there. We permanently debuff them. Okay. And then I can live 1 move. Maybe I'll let the first one go. Yeah. I didn't really make too much of a difference. I think, obviously, I could debuff them here with Scorching Sands, potentially. But we should be looking fine. We do not get the debuff. Doesn't really matter. Go for that wham bam combo play. Serving up the Big Mac and the fries, as Jamie Finn would say. Let's go. Haven't seen that core in a while. And it's just because of Clodsire. What, you mean my core of Macargo and Magnemite? Alright. We take it. We take it for sure. Next up, we have got Dus. Alright, so I just powered up a level 50 Dustox because, you know, it's kind of what I do around here. I have barely any Stardust now, unfortunately, but this thing is going to get a buff next season with Confusion, so not the worst thing ever. Dustmane, Necrozma, that's a good shout, but unfortunately I can't use it in the Great League. I say as I'm mid-burping, apologies for that. But we have Dustclops and Dust Noir, so we'll have this. They're both on Hex, so that's on. Not particularly happy with either moveset there, but I guess Fire Punch might catch people off guard. So let's do the Dustclops as a safe swap. Wait, do I have a? Oh wait, yeah. So that was the Shadow one. Okay, yeah, cool. That's cool. Right, so what would be bad for us to see here? Alright, Dustox, Mandibuzz. Oh yeah, that's the answer. Oh shit. You think we've got Ice Punch, so you swap out. Why are you still farming, bro? Throw a move. I'm going for this because I don't want to reveal the Fire Punch. Obviously, they're not going to shield. But I just need them to throw. Come in with like a Scissor or something. I'm begging you. Please. They have not swapped. Sad times. Yeah, we don't have any chance here. Because that doesn't do any more damage, really. Okay, we force CMP. That's something. Okay, cool. That's as good as we could have asked for, really. And they do full send the Dark Pulse. Do I get Stardust easily? No. I just waste it easily. Okay, they are still full sending these Dark Pulses. Just trying to figure out what can Dustox do for me. Okay, we are going to force both shields here, potentially. Or just finally get rid of the Mandibuzz. Oh my god, bro. Just let it go. Let me get rid of this thing. I actually don't know how much energy they've got. Oh, wait, hold up. Okay. Maybe this puts them into Confusion farm down range. Yeah, it's definitely farm down range. Is it farm down range before they get to a Shadow Ball? Probably not. It's non-stab Confusions, but that gives us more energy, I suppose. Yeah, okay. Right, now we're about to see how bulky this thing is. This is the first time I'm using it. Okay, pretty comfortable. They probably get to an Aerial still, though. Right, I'll go for the Sludge Bomb, hoping this is enough damage to KO. Come on, please. It still doesn't KO. No! I should have just gone for Bug Buzz. Right, I think we still live an Aerial here, though. So what do they have in the back? They had a frickin' Bastiodon the whole time. Alright, well there you go. Jamie Finn, you spoke this Pokemon into existence here. I hope you're happy with yourself. Alright, well GG's. That was not a lot we could have done there. But we will move on to the next one. That was another great level 50 investment. Glad I powered that one up. Alright, next up we've got Hound. Alright. I'm sorry, bro. You better be sorry. Just don't do it again, yeah? Especially now, I do not want to see Bastion up against this. Okay, Primate, pretty good lead for us. Haven't seen Houndstone gameplay in ages, yes. It's just, Lick's just a bit underwhelming, really. Okay, that was slightly off timing there. I think. Kind of hard to tell, actually. Okay, we grab a shield. And then I think what we'll do now is we'll wait. And then I'll catch the next Rage Fist onto my Houndoom. Or not, because they'll just swap out. Alright, this is fine. Bulldoze is probably going to do more damage than I'm wanting it to. And they debuff me as well. I thought we were going to get to Flamethrower there, we didn't, so we just settled for a crunch. Surely they just let it go. They do. Do they come back in with Primate? Maybe double steel, looking to bait out a fire type? Oh, I can't really remember how much energy they've got. Did they just swap out straight away? I genuinely can't remember, so... Okay, we outpace. That's big. Let's see, what do? They let it go? No, not quite. This is not ideal. We're just going to be too slow here. I don't think we live a surf either. We definitely don't live a surf. They show the crunch. They're going to farm up to at least back-to-back surfs. Actually, even more. Yeah, we definitely don't live a surf. But I probably just have to shield here anyways. Maybe they overfarm. No, they don't. Alright. GG's. I reckon if we had next season's Ember with the much faster energy generation, potentially we could have won that. But yeah, unfortunately, Houndstone is going to be fully hex farmed down there, and we do lose that game. Alright. Rough start to the set, but let's see what else we can do here. Had a few tricky-ish teams. Just barely missing out on MEOW again. We've got NIDO. So I did say that I don't want to run Pokemon that were only within the same evolution line, but technically you got the male and female versions, so this one counts. So it's basically just a question of, let's go Poison Sting, Fury Cutter. Do I go Nidorina or Nidorino? What do we reckon? Nidorina. Oops, I've just gotten rid of Nidoking there. Rena is better. Alright, I don't know what order to run this in, to be honest. Maybe I'll go Nidoqueen in the lead, just because I'm on double nukes. And so I'm hoping that we can just like land something. Nidorino makes you ultra weak to ground. The other one's the same typing, so it might have ice coverage, but like realistically, we're losing to ground anyways. Alright, great lead. I don't need switch advantage here, so I'm happy to let us go. Doesn't do too much. Should I bait or should I just full send a Thunderbolt? Probably should have baited, but Get in that shield. Yeah, should have just baited. Yeah, we should have just baited there, but that's fine. That's fine. No baits on this channel. Oh, we get both shields though. What's the plan now then? Do I just sacrifice NIDO King and then hope that the coverage on NIDO Queen is good enough to get me through this? Or maybe I double shield it just so I've got some Fury Cutter fast move damage. Yeah, that's my plan. Even if they do outpace me to the next move, I'll hopefully put them into range where I can farm them down. Okay, they catch on to Dedenne. I don't really want to swap, because if they've just banked a move there, I could be in trouble. So, the plan now is just to farm up to a second Sand Tomb. Well, not quite, but pretty much. No! Oh, fuck. That was a good play, actually, to preserve this. Ah, that's frustrating. I knew they had the move there. I was hoping we'd get to a Stone Edge, but we did not. For curiosity, I'll see how much damage this does. But that was well played by the opponent. Okay, yeah, not much. Apparently the stream looks laggy again. Can anyone else confirm or deny that? It does for me. It was, but it's better now. Okay, it's very frustrating that it does that, because it's like my Wi-Fi literally has 0 issues until the second I start streaming, and then suddenly it's like, oh, actually, you thought you were going to have a fun time streaming, but no, you're not. Alright, what did we just get there? C. So, this is a rough team. C... Celio, Cedra, and C King. The time of day is going to have nothing to do with it. My wife has 0 issues until I start streaming. Yeah. All right, so I guess kind of want to see it here. Whole team is weak to electric, but we can deal super effective damage in return. Surf's going to do a decent amount more than a discharge. Okay, that's cool. And then we can win CMP with a body slam as well, as they do overfarm. I'm not married. I do not have a wife. Alright, they let it go. What the hell? Okay, they've already seen body slams, so what the heck is that purified? Yeah, I ran this. This is a real old school Pokemon. This was I don't know if you remember back when Walrein, Swampert, and Nidoqueen were all in their primes. I ran their middle stage evolutions with Return instead. So I had Marshtomp, Celio, and the Nidorina all on Return. Right, we'll definitely shield this. Hopefully they don't bait. They probably do. But, you know, we'll shield anyways. Yeah, breaking swipe. We get the farm down. Come on. What do you have in the back? Ah, shit. I hate that. Yeah, we definitely lose this. We just don't have any fast pressure with this thing. I don't really know what I can do here. I kind of have to shield to debuff them, but they're going to trailblaze, so that makes no difference anyways. Going for the bait here, because they're going to shield. But yeah, I don't think I can get them low enough, unfortunately. Should have gone Peck. I mean, Peck's shit currently, so it still wouldn't have helped me that much. Alright, GG's. Unfortunately, we're having a rough time here in this set. Alright, is that the final battle of this set? Yeah, it is. So just a 1 win that time, but that's okay. Alright, we've got 2 more sets left. Gonna try to get through these as quickly as possible. Alright, so we've got the semis, so the bad teams continue. This is like one of the worst sort of theme teams that I've tried to run for like a full video in the past, so I'm not overly confident with this, but let's see what we can do. Oh, Unidragon, I can't do that because my account's on easy mode. Alright, Simipour into Azumarill. We're completely walled here. So I think we just stay in initially. Oh, they swap out into Giratina. We've got Crunch for coverage. So I'm just going to stay in. Yeah, I'm just going to stay in. Hopefully I can just land a Crunch. Yeah, that's basically the plan. And then I'll actually swap into the Simisear just because it's going to be pretty useless up against Azu. Well, if they shield, which they do. Okay, we get the debuff. Alright, yeah, so I'll shield once. I'll go straight for Crunch. And they do not Ancient Power me, which is a little bit annoying. But we can... Okay, they didn't throw. We can go for the Crunch anyways. Hopefully they do shield this. Yeah, they do. Okay, that's fine. They swap back. Okay, I didn't want that, though. Yeah, that's a bit rough. Lag Y? Is it still bad? Let me do some investigating. Okay, so we catch a player off. Thank you, Shenanigan Stone, for the donation. And requesting... Oh, let me shield here for a second. Cactus for the spin. Okay, I don't know if I needed to go for the grass knot here. Maybe Crunch would have KO'd. If they come back in with Giratina. Oh, hold up. This is not going to KO, unfortunately. Non-stab. Ugh. Sad times. And they can actually snipe me there. Maybe we live a Dragon Claw. I want to at least get rid of this Giratina, but unfortunately not. GG's. Alright, so Shenanigans Stone, can you clarify what it is you've requested here? To be fair, the concept was working well. Unless you just mean the fact that the stream's lagging a bit. It's only the last set or so where it's been a bit meh. So Shadow Cacturn. But what? Are you requesting it to be renamed or? Thank you, Marble Rose, for the donation. I think since you've sent a sticker there, unfortunately it doesn't pop up on stream. I don't know how to figure that out, unfortunately. But very much appreciate the donation as well. And if you want to, you can pick a full team. But yeah, so for Shenanigans Stone, unfortunately, I think if you're requesting Shadow Cacturn in battle, it's the $5 donation for that. Because I do want to have... I have to stick to the basically what's on the wheel, essentially, unless someone does donate for, like Marble Rose has done, for $10 first time live viewer, but I watch your vids all the time, and no problem at all. It's good, man. Just wanted to support Broski. Thank you very much. I very much appreciate that. Does that mean you don't want to rename a Pokemon or pick the next team? Because I'm happy for you to do so. Let's actually remind ourselves what's left on the wheel. So we got Tyre, we got Arc, we got Urs, we got Cryo, we got Meow, we got Gold, we got Elec, we got Reggie, and Tox. So let me just see. Okay. So technically, Shenanigans Stone, you could find a loophole and rename. You could request to rename my Shadow Cacturn Meow Turn, and then that will come up for the Meow wheel spin. So let's spin the wheel first to see what we get. Or you could rename it Cryogonal, or even Reggie. But yeah, for now we got the Reggies. Okay, we've got a follow-up donation. Thank you very much. In that case, yes, you can pick a full team if you'd like to. I hate to be like nitpicky, but obviously I do have the sort of donation incentives there, sort of set in Shenanigans Stone almost. But yeah, very much appreciate that. If you want to pick the whole team, you can do so. I know technically that was lots of $2 donations, but that's close enough. So yeah, you can pick the whole team if you want. I assume you want Cacturn as one of them. Just spin the wheel. Okay. Well, so should I just run 2 Reggies alongside it then? Since we've already spun the wheel there. Okay, cool. Yeah, we'll go with the old Boomer. And Drago's going to be the most usable one here. So maybe we'll just go with that. Yo, how's it going? I'm excited for Rookie Community Day. If you have done or whatnot. I'm unfortunately busy tomorrow. I've just joined, well, I've kind of joined like a Saturday football league team, 11 aside. So unfortunately I won't be able to play much of the community day at all, but I also don't really care about Corviknight, so I'm not too fussed. I was hoping to build an XL Corvisquire, because I think Corvisquire might have Peck as a fast move, in which case it will be buffed next season as well. But yeah, unfortunately gonna miss the majority of it. So stream with Jamie won't happen? Well, no, because that was oh shit, that was intending to be an evening stream. Don't have that. Fuck. Alright, GG's already. I mean, given how little damage that did, I probably should have just gone for Breaking Swipe. What position do I play in? Don't know yet. I would say anywhere from centre mid to on the wing or up front. Right. What do we even do? Is there any way back for us here? I don't think so. I'm going to shield. Don't bait me. Okay, thank you. Okay, we're just going to go straight for this. Obviously, probably grab a shield anyways, but I don't mind that too much. Yep. Right. I don't really know what the plan is. What is the plan here? Flame charge, that's worse. That's the worst thing they could have done. However, maybe if they shield this, we could still have play. If they shield this, I think we're still okay. Because, yeah, we've put them into 2 Sucker Punch farm down range. I'm pretty sure. I think. Since I've debuffed them. Yeah? Okay, come on. Come on, Cacturn. Come on. Ah, fuck's sake. Never mind. Never mind. They had unfortunately had a fire flying type, they had a fairy, and they had a shadow annihilate. So Cacturn was just absolutely useless in that game. But we did as much as we could have done. GG's to that trainer. Alright, let's go spin the wheel again. Apologies, Shenanigan Stone. I couldn't make Shadow Cacturn work up against that team, but it is what it is. Alright, next up we got Arc. So, Arc. So we can go with Arcanine, Arctobax, and then I'll probably go Archon as the final one. We're very weak to Bastion again, so if we could not see that, that would be awesome. Right. Yeah, we're just going to go in this order. Zero, 14, 15 more Pekka. That is very cool. Right. We're off to a rough start. I'm also noticing we are very weak to Azumarill as well. Well, I guess I can tank this and then just go for a wild charge. They shield. What the hell am I supposed to do now? We can only hit for neutral damage with Ancient Power, but I kind of have to come in here and resist the fast move damage. Is this just an Ice Beam? I probably should shield anyways, but I think it's just an Ice Beam. Yep. Yeah, I'll shield it anyways. Hopefully they just go straight Ice Beam again. Otherwise that shield's probably a little bit silly of me. see if... No, they farmed up to play rough this time. Okay. In that case, I'm going to have to double shield here. Respect it. They do full send the player off. If they shield this, I think we just swap into Arch and sacrifice it. Okay, they let it go. Okay. We technically resist everything on Archon. Oh. Wait, what? I'm sure I only saw 3 bullet seeds go through. I'm sure I only saw 3 fast moves. Oh, well, that sucks. I think we would have lost anyways, but GG's. Thank you, Shenanigan Stone, for another donation. Wage plus tip. Says rename Ciphers, Evolution, Rock, and Paper. Yeah, I'm sure they only got 3 bullet seeds through. I'm, like, certain of it, but... What do I think of the Xavi Simons move? I think I remember saying you're a Spurs fan. Yeah, I am a Spurs fan, and it's good to just actually sign a player for once. Always seeing like the links that we're, you know, negotiating terms with a player, and then all of a sudden they don't play for Tottenham anyways, because either Arsenal have swooped in or we're having a lawsuit filed against us. So yeah, it's nice to actually sign a player, and I actually do think Xavi Simons is probably better than Morgan Gibbs-White, or at least could be better. Obviously we haven't seen him in the Prem yet, but I feel like he has more potential than Gibbs-White and Eze, but we'll have to actually see it in practice. Right, so what are we doing from Shenanigan Stone? Rename Cypher's Evolutions to Rock and Paper. Yeah. So Scythe, let's go Cleave or... You took the damage as they came in, even though the bullet seed animation didn't play. Okay. Yeah, because I didn't hear it either. I'm playing with... I usually play... Wait, what? What are we saying here? No sizzle. Am I working my way to Master League battles? What do you mean by that? Must be nice to have a Pokestop at home. Funny thing is, like, I very often drift to, like, here on the map, so I usually can't rename it. Name Scissor, Rock, Paper. Alright, okay. I thought you wanted the whole evolution line as, like, Rock, Paper sort of thing. My apologies. Alright, there we go. You've accidentally renamed 2 of my other Pokemon as well, because I can't be bothered to change them back. But yeah, sometimes we do also randomly move to here, so I can spin 2 stops at my house. But yeah, anyways, let's go spin the wheel again. We've got Elec. So... Actually, I'm gonna... Since we've had a... Wait. No, let's just carry on. Let's not get distracted here. I want to try and get these battles done before midnight. Not that it really makes a huge difference, but... would be nice. Everyone gonna look for that stop now, Callum? I mean, they can if they want to. I don't really care. Someone already, right at the start of the stream, someone was like, do you live near Ickenham? And I was like, how do you even know that? But also, yes, technically I do. So I don't really care if people know where I live. Let's go. I do have... I suppose Elekid is a K rather than a C. So I guess we're stuck with this Electabuzz, which is pretty meh. I wish I could just run double Electrode. But yeah, I think we have to go like this. Got like 15 spawns at home. That's very nice. I don't have too many spawns at home. I think it is mostly because my GPS is really bad when I'm inside. So are we out of sync here? Okay, yeah, I thought they would try throw when I get to back, so I don't throw straight away here. And they do full send a play rough. So yeah, I also don't really catch Pokemon from home, so like obviously I do a lot of GBL at home, but I don't really catch stuff when I'm at home. So I don't know if that influences spawn logic or anything. Okay, this time I am just going to go for the wild charge straight away. The fact they're staying in, they can't have a good answer to electric types. Oh my god, they actually let it go. Do I shield here or just assume that they don't have an answer to electric types? Yeah, I think we'll do that. Surely they don't have an answer, and we'll actually be okay with pure electric Electabuzz, please. Okay, not really what I was hoping for, but we can work with it. Maybe. Actually, probably not. I probably needed the damage from a wild charge to sort of do anything meaningful here. We'll just go straight Thunder Punch, though. We can spam this pretty quickly. Can I actually get to 4 of these before they can farm me down? That's a different question. I don't know. Okay, here's the thing. I reckon I can get to a wild charge on this. And I'm right. Do I have enough HP to live the water gun damage? I don't know. Hopefully. Yeah, definitely. Surely, right? Let's go! I reckon they should have thrown some charge moves there, because then they'd have been able to swap out. Potentially. Rather than get sniped with the wild charge. But we'll definitely take it. How do you feel about the weird way to get purified altered Giratina? That shit is crazy. I've battled one and it was not fun. I'll be completely honest. I've used a similar method to get like a lot of what Pokemon can you get from eggs? So yeah, so for example, I used a similar thing of like having a smaller account to get Revavroom, which apparently is now available in some sort of research or like the Go Battle Pass next season or something like that. I can't remember. So it will be available to more people, but I mean, it's technically against terms of service to like make a new account and stuff like that. So typically I try to get like my mum to play or something and hatch eggs. But yeah, like I don't really care too much. If I wanted a Giratina purified for the Great League, I probably would also do it, to be fair. Anyways, what were we doing? But I think obviously the bulkier is the less enticing it is for me to run it, in my opinion. Alright, we got Urs. So that is gonna be Urshifu, Ursaring, and Ursaluna. I actually think maybe we'll go with the coverage of Thunder Punch here. Trapinch is adorable. Never seen it walking around in game before. Yeah, the one I've got is actually it's an XXL one. If you do the £5 donation, no, it doesn't have to be in the Great League. However, I have less options for the Ultra League and basically no options for the Master League at all. So do just bear that in mind. Okay, I don't mind that. Do I be cheesy and try and catch a Thunder Punch onto my Ursaluna here? The answer is yes. I do. Imagine they solar beam me. Okay, cool. Just a Thunder Punch. Oh, unlucky. It's crazy that the Incinerates have got us down to that low on the Urshifu. Oh, we get there as well. Come on. Big damage. Alright, that is huge. Meowdy, can you play Slowpoke, please? Potentially. Is that an XXL Ursaluna? It might be, actually, because whenever there's like a ground showcase, I think that's what pops up for me. Alright, what did you have in the back? Right, that was strange. Why do they just allow me to fully farm them down there? I don't know. But we are not in the clear yet. I'll just go straight for Swift. Okay, that does way more damage than I thought it was going to do. I can't lie. What does prefix mean? So it's like something you put in front of a word, but you'd put in front of like several words. So like as an example, you could use as like untidy or unrelated or something else kind of thing. So that's an example, like multi-purpose, multiplayer. And so for the purpose of the stream, any Pokemon names that start with like the same 3 or 4 letters, that's what I'm counting as a prefix. So as an example, this one was URS, like Urs, which I think is like something to do with bear. Alright, we get another win. Let's go. Yeah, so Slowpoke would be with Slowking and Slowbro. However, I have decided not to do any of them that are just a full evolution line trio, because I've done streams with that like plenty of times in the past. But on the wheel you will see, as we get rid of this, there is MEOW, because obviously shout out to Arctic Cat, donates a lot, and half of my Pokemon are called MEOW something, and I believe MEOW Poke is a thing already. Yeah, so slacking and slack off would count if there was a third Pokemon that was starting with slack. Which I don't know if there is necessarily. I don't know. I did look into it, and I basically picked the ones that I could actually build. Alright, what did we just get there? I've already forgotten. Tox. Alright, so I actually just built a Toxapex for this stream specifically. I didn't have one before this. So I think we'll just go Toxapex as our safe swap. We're obviously triple poison, so we haven't seen any Mud Slappers in a while. I think the previous one was Claydol in like the second set or something like that. So we're due a Mud Slapper, which is not great. Howdy Callum, and happy Friday everyone. Thank you, Champion Mickey. But I have tried to do it so that it's at least 3 letters for each prefix. Alright, so this is fine. We do obviously have better options in the back. So I think I'll stay in initially and then swap to look to catch a move potentially. This is also the first time I'm using Toxapex. I think I mentioned that I just built it for this. But, okay, they're on Energy Ball. Who wins CMP out of these two? I genuinely don't know. I think probably... Actually, I'm not even going to bother saying because I don't know. It's usually a case of I know I win CMP against one of these two because they're very bulky. But I don't know. Okay, we can't really put them into like a farm down range, which is annoying. And they can farm me down. So I think I'm actually just going to swap. Diggersby wins CMP. Okay, that's good to know. Okay, so they should be on Aerial Ace here since they went for Energy Ball. I think I might actually shield. Because I don't want to be... Oh, they have Acrobatics as well. They just went for Energy Ball earlier. Alright, surely this KOs from this range. Okay, that was not CMP. So I can throw both here, potentially, if I need to. Or they just let it go. What do they have in the back? Oh, shit. Oh, no. Uh-oh. We are taking insane damage from that. Yeah, it's unfortunately game over, I think. Can I reach a wild charge? No. Oh, we get to power punch though. That is big. That is a lifeline. That's a lifeline. Probably not enough though. Trying to think. I come in with Toxicroak. I don't know. I thought I'd get off more than a single fast move there. Yeah, okay, GG's. My thinking was like, oh, if I could put him into range where like a single poison jab KOs, maybe we win, but no. Unfortunately, not. Maybe if we went the other way round and we came in with Toxapex and then they farmed us down, maybe I could have done enough damage there, I don't know. Anyways, GG's to that trainer. We go again. Remember guys, if you are enjoying the stream, make sure you leave a like, as it does help us out. Alright. We have finally got MEOW. So we have got a lot of options here. So let's have a look, see what we can run. So we got Meowstrodon, Meowzerker, Meowdian, Meow Ninja, Meow Fish, Meowperia, Meow Gong, Meow Horn, Meow Crow, Meowdra, Meownomite, Meow Barracle, Meowwang, Meow Leaf, Meow Trio, Meow Wiper, Meowch Crow, Meowstagoon, Meowlif, Meow Roar. We've actually got funnily enough, Meowscarada, not named Meow. Meowgavolt, Meowraptor, Meowdor, Meowplume, Meowme, Meowros, Meowcargo, Meowwal, Meowrorus, sorry, Meowduck, Meowleo. Yeah, basically I'm not going to read all of them because you can get the picture at this point. All the way down to a Spoink that I definitely don't want to use. Not running Meowth seems like a crime for starters. Well, okay, we'll run Meowth then. There we go. And Meowscarada. I mean, the reason I put it down was so that I could run all these Meow Pokemon, but I guess if you guys are gonna insist that I run actual Meow Pokemon, then I guess we'll do that. And so then, yeah, we basically got a renamed Pokemon that I can run as well. So, any suggestions here? Meowkia. We're quite weak to fire, so maybe. Meowstick. Oh yeah, that's a good point. Can I build a Meowstick? Let me have a look. I was only joking, run whatever. Yeah, you know what? We'll follow that advice actually, because I've spent too much Stardust on this stream already. So I'll run Meowkia as an option wherever that is. Probably pretty low down. Oops. Because we're quite weak to fire in the back. Keep the shiny Esper as it is. I think we've already got a pretty low CP Pokemon on the team. I think we'll wait. What? Okay, this is not on Frenzy Plant, but whatever. Yeah, Meowkia and Meowstick are basically the same thing. Yeah, exactly. Correct. Alright, so we're not on Frenzy Plant, we've got Flower Trick. I can't remember what that does. Does it boost my attack or does it debuff defense? I don't really remember. But anyways, we've got Palkia into Shadow Drapion. Okay, so hopefully this does force them to full send a Crunch. Please don't bait me, mate. Don't do it. And then I'll try catch the next one, I think. They do bait, bro. Come on. Okay. I don't even know if I farmed up enough for this to be a Frenzy Plant. Probably not. So they probably just let it go. But we can throw here, win CMP. That's quite nice. Oh, they still let it go though. I mean, I guess we can technically probably live. No, okay. If they play rough me, we obviously go down. Can I Dragon Breath them down? Probably not. So we come in with our Meowth. Oh, they swap back. Can we live a Crunch? I genuinely don't know what the stats are on this Pokemon. Oh my god, they keep no shielding. We get the boost! Let's go! You know what? I'm so tempted to shield. I should just let it go. Okay, we tank it though. And because we boost... Ah, shit. Yeah. That's GG's. You know what? We might as well go for a departing Draco Meteor, as we're losing this game anyways. GG's. Unfortunately, maybe if we had Meowstick, we could have won that in the back. Although we would have led with it into Drapion, so probably not the case. But anyways, alright, we'll go into the next one. That felt like a little bit underwhelming after how much we hyped up the MEOW prefix to then just pick 2 Pokemon that are already called MEOW. But yeah, we got 3 more. We've got CRYO. So this is similar to the MEOW one. I've got a few Pokemon that are renamed as Cryogonal. So I feel like we probably have to go with Cryogonal as one of the options. You might win if I shield the crunch. Callum, I think he might be quite far behind on the stream because they had Annihilate in the back, so there was no way I was beating that. Yeah, we'll go Cryogonal, Rayquaza, and Cryogonal, and Cryogonal. How's it going, BD Mesoger? What about Meowgonal? Yeah, good question. Yeah, I feel like this is the team we're going for. Obviously, on paper, there's probably a lot of things that can beat it, but I don't care. I'm excited for Rayquaza to potentially be back next season. Okay, good lead. Ish. Probably not as good as you'd think. Come on, get a boost right off the bat, please. Okay, no boost. Okay, they've farmed up all the way to a Poltergeist. If they full send it, then fair play. Fuck. Fair play, though. You can't deny it. That was a nice play. But we can farm them down, and then we just lose to fast move damage. Shit. That's sad. Oh man, I'm so sad about that. I should have just shielded. What was I doing? It's late, guys. It's midnight now. In my defense. Debuff? Oh mate, I'm so ready for Breaking Swipe to actually debuff people. Oh, bro, what even was that? That was so bad. Like, obviously, like, people only ever farm up to it when they've got it. Thank you, BD Mesogo, for the 20 gifted memberships. Very much appreciate that. Unfortunately, we have very few battles left of the stream. But, of course, if you have any more live stream themes that we could do, then obviously you can go ahead and request something. You can handpick my next team. Oh wait, how am I? Oh no, I'm 3 battles in. I just didn't update there. So we've got 2 things left on the wheel. Weirdly, one of them is like the most common prefix, and it was the reason I sort of thought of this idea in goal. Most shadows run Poltergeist now. That is good to know. I'll get my teams next stream if I'm that you're in. If that's okay, yeah, that's perfectly fine. You can probably request the next stream if you want to. But yeah, for now, I guess we'll just spin the wheel. We've got 2 options left. And we finally have goal. So, a lot of options here for this one. What do we want to see? We can do Golem, either Alolan or Kanto. We can do Golurk, Golisopod, Golbat, or Golduck. I do not have an XL Golett built yet, so those are my only options. So yeah, let me know what we want to see from this. That's on Shadow Claw. Some Mud Slap. Wheel of Typing. Yeah, that's I typically try to do that when it's like a limited meta, to try and so like say for example there's only 5 typings in the meta, but within those typings there's enough Pokemon with secondary typings to do all 18 of the typings. Or I could just do like a spin the wheel for each, like, I don't know. You'll have to let me know how exactly you'd want me to do that, but that's definitely something that we can do. Unfortunately, you can't run 2 Golem in the same team, so I'll have to choose either just the Alolan one, probably this one, or the Kanto one, but I can't pick both. We could do like Galissapod, go like double Mud Slap or something cringy, or we could go Golduck. Oh yeah, we've got Air Cutter Golbat. I forgot about that. Yeah, let's run Air Cutter Golbat. I think we'll just lock in the Golem since it was mentioned, and then what for the third? Do we just go for double Mud Slap, or do we come up with something a bit more interesting? Okay, spin it twice. Yeah, that sounds good. Duck. Alright, Duck was requested first, so this is the team. We are ABA, weak to several things. It doesn't really matter. Yeah, that sounds like a good idea. Thank you, Bombadil Styles, for the donation. Hello, just wanted to donate. Not sure if this is how. Thank you for the content, Callum. Yes, that is definitely how. Thank you very much for the donation. If you'd like to, you can pick my final team. Right, what do I want to do here? Maybe go for Air Cutter. If we get a boost, I might stay in. We do not. So I swap, we catch. I think we shout goal if we can take this. Okay. Oh, unfortunately, we're not getting the farm down here. Ah, that kind of sucks. Full shiny team. Whew, we just barely get to the ice beam. They probably shield anyways. Yeah, they do. That's fine. Okay. Right. Is Primate likely to be running Ice Punch? Do we reckon? I suppose we no shield, and then maybe we swap out straight away, predicting the opponent to swap out as well. Yeah. Well, that's just a Rage Fist, surely. Yep, okay, cool. Okay, I think we're fine. Maybe. They shield. Alright, they look to throw on CMP. I'm trying to think. So they've gone 2 over. I don't know why I didn't throw there. Do they have a move on? I think we have to throw anyways, right? Yeah, Ancient Power wasn't going to cut it. I needed to either farm them down, which I didn't get, or I needed to... Maybe I should have just thrown and then hoped that I could have still reached another move. Alright, well, GG's to that trainer. We've got... Alright, so we've got some requests here. We got... rename Miltank into Cash Cow. We had a full shiny. Wait, let me see what the last wheel spin would have been. I don't have a full shiny of that. So what I can do is either Bombadil Styles. I can either just ignore the final prefix of TYR. Let me remove that. And I'll just run a full shiny team, or I can we can bank the team request for another one, for another stream, like BD Mesago has also done. It's up to you. Obviously, you might not be able to catch another stream for a while, so you might want to just use it now. But yeah, so BD Mesago is also saying, can I do one more rename? Yes. Yeah, you might as well. You can bank it, that's fine. Whatever works for you. Okay, in that case, we will bank it. You'll just have to obviously remind me in chat next time you're able to tune in. If you're able to, it works better obviously if it's earlier in the stream. This is my final battle of the stream. No, so we are gonna run the Tyranitar and Tyrantrum. Obviously, really strong team here. Might as well go full shadow. This team is going to be absolutely awful. And we got Credilli into Cowdilly. Let me lock that in. But oh yeah, also Bombadil Styles. If you want to rename a Pokemon, you can do so. Do I have a set stream time? No, unfortunately not. I kind of just stream whenever I can. I do usually try to cater for people in the US because that is where the majority of my audience is from. So I usually stream quite late, like I'm doing now. For example, it's just gone midnight. But I am potentially, if Jamie Finn is still functional after his family barbecue thing that he plans on getting drunk at tomorrow, then we might do a dual stream then. But if not, I might just stream tomorrow night anyways. I'm not really sure yet. But yeah, anyways, let's do the final battle, and then if you want to rename something, you can do afterwards. Right, we've got to just pray for like the worst team ever. Maybe Talonflame, Giratina not on Dragon Breath, and I don't know, something else weak to what we've got. I gotta go. I'm at work. Later, Callum and friends. Thank you once again for the support. All right, so we see Dust Noir in the lead. I don't know who wins CMP here, so I'm just going to throw immediately. And I still don't know who wins CMP because they don't throw. Obviously, they have potentially Dynamic Punch. They might be able to just fully farm me down here. Okay, they don't, so I'll let this go. I can then take Resisted Fast Suit Pressure. However, they're going to reach a Dynamic Punch against my Tyranitar, so I'll definitely still need to respect the damage anyways. I actually wasn't counting there. I assume they would have reached... Yeah, okay, there you go. Cool. Right, come on. Ah, fuck. I think I'm actually going to full send a Stone Edge here, because it'll do more damage than a Brutal Swing. They actually shield. What the hell? Why would you do that? Okay. They might bait with a Body Slam. They do. Come on, Crunch, please, KO. Get rid of this stupid thing. And then Talonflame in the back. Please. Okay, that is not Talonflame. Can I get to a Meteor Beam here? Oh no, it's not happening. Okay, we force him to throw. Maybe that helps. Probably not. If I'd have gone for Brutal Swing against Gastrodon, I think maybe we win this. No, actually, never mind. We're still way too low. Alright, well, we do end up going 0-5 in the final set. Nickelman's saying song ID. I actually don't have a clue what song is playing right now, because I can't hear it on my end. But whatever song it is, it's a song that I've made myself, so it will be linked in the description. I have a playlist on YouTube. And also, if for anyone who missed the start of the stream, by the way, I'd probably recommend watching it back, because we did actually do very good at the start of the stream. Obviously, the last couple of sets have been awful, but we did go 4-1 in our first set or second set, and 3-2 in the next set. So it was actually very good. It's only the last few sets where we've just had absolutely stinky teams that I just can't even buy a win with. But yeah, the big announcement that I made was that I'm making music again. So hopefully, probably not for a while still, but I will have more music to share and potentially use in future videos and live streams. So that is something to look forward to. But yeah, anyways, that's gonna be it for today's stream. I don't think I'm really gonna be making any more videos for the rest of the season, just because it doesn't like no one's gonna watch them if they're just battles from this season. If I was making content that was like, oh, top teams for next season or whatever, then they'd probably do quite well, because there's just so much hype for the next season. But yeah, like a video on some random theme team probably just isn't gonna hit at the moment. So I probably will still do like the typical like best battles of the season compilation right at the end of the season as well, so do look out for that. But yeah, if you guys are waiting for regular video content, then it probably will not be until next season. But yeah, anyways, thank you guys for tuning in, especially for those of you who have donated or gifted memberships, or even just everyone who's been commenting in the chat. Very much appreciate it. Naveen Joseph says top spicy teams for next season. Something like Yonkers. I did do something similar a while ago where I it was like predicting moves that could make spicy Pokemon actually usable, but like it genuinely took me so long to make, like it wasn't worth it in the end, and I think I only got like 6,000 views, which typically my videos range from like probably like 6k is like the very low end, and up to like 14k is probably like a average, like a good video on average, if that even makes sense as a thing to put together. But anyways, yeah, that's gonna be it. I'm just rambling on now, so I'll see you guys